This is a bit of a treat. Right behind me, right over there, is one of an historic crane from the late 19th century. I'm going to walk a bit closer. It's what they call a Fairburn crane. It's basically where we are. Right down there is one part of Dover's marina. It's a massive big thing. This is a refurbished one. They're still doing a lot of refurbishments over that way, but I find this quite fascinating to read. It's a manual crane. It needed a lot of manual lifting to move around, but it is impressive. Just look at that. There is the actual hook, not quite underneath it. Well, we are underneath it now. What an awesome sight. It's basically on a curved sort of frame right at the bottom there. That also turns around, or would have done. It's supposed to be refurbished. Basically, just give a bit of information. If I come around this way, so this big information. Now you're at the top, and that's what it's called, the Fairburn crane. I'm probably not pronounce that right, but basically it's by a chap called Sir William Fairburn, who painted the design in 1850 with an iconic curved jib. And obviously that's the jib right up at the top, going towards. Obviously that would have come down, and it's basically lift boats in and out of the water. It's unique in the sense it's the only one that's left in Dover. And as I turn around, I'm right underneath it again, just going up towards the hook there. It is awesome. Very simple and very profound in what it is. I'll try and take a photo of the sign that gives more detail. It was really in use quite a lot on and off, especially in World War One. Then come the end of the 1930s, obviously you're getting more into mechanical and automated propulsion steam-powered cranes. Then sort of from, according to this, by the 1980s, you've got road cranes, and so it seems to indicate even during the Second World War, with all of the damage that took place, the crane itself proved incredibly agile and useful for what it is and for what it was. But obviously it's got weaknesses. It's in one fixed point. It is manual. Look at the cogs and the wheels. It's one of the main mechanisms there. So as much as you could think, wow, and it's rivets built, it's on this frame, goes round, right round there. Some of the boats that are in, none of these will have been put in there. Again, more of the wheels, and I'm assuming if you look sort of there and on the other one, probably got crankshafts for cranking it round as it moved. Again, you've got things on the side, just sort of there and there. And then, of course, look at that, you got your brakes on this side. Put the brakes on. Then I'm assuming here you've got your steering wheel to moving it around to steer, so this would steer around to get it in. And there's the plaque. The Fairburn Engineering Company Limited, Manchester Patent, 1986. Been great to have got on top of there, but yet that is an awesome sight of a crane. Very simple engineering. It's become one of Dover's unique landmarks and historic features in the port. Whether it's still used, it was refurbished again in about 2015, if I'm not mistaken, maybe a bit later, maybe been a bit, no, 2024, the Dover Harbour Port completely restored it. So whether it works in theory or they just basically repainted it and made it look good, cleared up any litter to make it stand out, so it's possibly so rusty, so difficult to use, it would almost be a challenge. But it is lovingly restored, painted, and again, it is absolutely with a curved, almost some 25 feet out, so it's going to get a fair distance from here into the port to lower, I suppose, anything, whether it's a boat or goods, whatever you would want. Fascinating kit down here on the western side of the port. Now we have the castle in the distance there, so you've got the crane, the castle, a lot of the buildings at one time were down here. Many were bombed. Of course, we've got out that way into the sea, into the channel, over into the far corner. Probably can't see it, but really the far corner there, that's where the ferry port is. But this is Dover's bit of engineering architecture from the 19th century, still in use into the 20th, really by the 21st century, no longer used but lovingly restored to its glory and still in prominent position. Guess if they're really desperate, it may be possible to use. I need to find out that. But there you are. Dover's Fairburn crane, named after the guy who constructed it, who invented it, Sir William Fairburn.